Hello, my friends, and welcome once again. This is Dalakaba here with vlog number 2. And apparently a mosquito on the end of my nose. Okay, well, I'm here today to update you guys on the latest progress on both the TFC360 mod pack and the TFCshaman mod. And so once I get my mic adjusted so I stop going, we will continue on. So the first thing that I'd like to let you guys know is that I have added some new items in addition to the last time you guys checked out the vlog. Let's take a look at those now. Let's bring on up the Shaman mod. And what you will see is, first of all, I've added tooltips. And so when we mouse over items, we get some information. Horse drum, about 6 horsepower. The bear drum, brother bear, lend me your strength. The golden ram, very goldy. The lead ram, oh no, actually the Venus of Dalakaba, a manifestation of fertility. The lead ram, wow, that's heavy. The drum beater, and a 1 and a 2. The clay shaker body, ready to put in the fire. The vision flute, oh, I see. The ceramic shaker body. Now where did I put those ender pearls? The shaker itself, shake it baby. The shaker handle, can you handle that shake? And then the beads give their medicine power. Black medicine of mortality for the black bead, the red medicine of life force, the yellow medicine of the ancestors, and the white medicine of wisdom. And the uncooked beads just indicate that they need to be cooked. The red bead ready to live in the fire, the white bead ready to rest in the fire, the black bead ready to be born in the fire, and the yellow bead ready to awaken in the fire. What else we got here? We've got the plain pouch, beaded. We've got the circle of life, the medicine circle. We've got the stone pestle, back to the old grind. We've got the stone mortar. The vessel with the pestle has the brew that is true. You got to be really old to get that reference. That's an old Danny Kaye movie. And then we have the medicine pouch, the power of the shaman, the burin, a chisel of stone, the bear fetish, bear medicine, the beaded fringe for shamans and hippies. The burin blade just needs a handle now. The leather thong, not to be worn at the beach. The horse fetish, horse medicine, and ghost dust, ghost medicine, and so on and so forth. But what we have here today to show is the clothing I have introduced to the TFCshaman mod. First of all, we have the ghost shirt, which is hand wash only, by the way. And the ghost shirt is a beaded buckskin shirt, though it can be made out of any leather. And you can see we've got the 4 medicine colors, the medicine wheel on the front. Now, the 4 medicine colors of the Native American tradition are somewhat different than the 4 medicine colors of world tradition, and I'm going with the 4 medicine colors of world tradition. The Native American tradition would add blue to this in place of one of the colors. But anyway, if we look at the back here, we've got beaded fringe on the back. We've got bead patterns on the shoulders. We got beaded fringe around the ends of the sleeves and the bottom of the ghost shirt itself. We've got a dance clout. Cover your bum while you shake it. And a clout is basically a loincloth. And unfortunately, of course, Minecraft, we have the split leg thing for any kind of leg stuff, but I can live with it. It's got a beaded waistband and beaded fringe on the bottom as well. We have got our beaded moccasins. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Got our beaded moccasins. Where'd you go, beaded moccasins? I'm losing my mind here. There we go. Get rid of the string. So we have our spirit moccasins, which are beaded moccasins. And again, they separate as we walk. We've got a nice beaded pattern around the top and sides and back. And so all of this is our shaman getup. And then last but not least, we have the spirit hat, which is wolf medicine. And I need to see if I can figure out how I can make TerraFirmaCraft have the wolf drop an additional drop. Now I know it's possible because in the Terra Mist mod, the deer actually drops sinew as a new drop, and so there's got to be a way to make it happen. And I'd like to have a wolf drop this wolf headdress, basically drop a wolf cape, which we would then convert into this headdress. But if we can't, well, we'll figure out a way to make it work. We will make it happen. But this getup is leather armor, and it will be necessary to wear this in order to fulfill some of the functions of shamanism, but none of those are programmed at the moment. But let's just get a look here at our lovely shaman getup. I feel more shamany already. Yes, indeedly doodly, it's lovely here. Look at the back. Ooh, so much fringe. And so, of course, you'll need to use the beaded fringe and leather and some other things to put this together. And it's looking pretty dandy. Now, the other thing that I've done is I have been able to add the bamboo recipes back into the plant mega pack, and that's by creating some alternative recipes, because the thing is that bamboo as it exists in the plant mega pack it's all around. You break it, you get lots of pieces of bamboo. You can immediately throw those together and make blocks and start building. And I needed to find a way so that it didn't wreck the progression of TerraFirmaCraft, because otherwise you can just find some bamboo and within 2 days you've built yourself a bamboo mansion, and well, that just won't do it. Breaks the progression arc of TFC. So what I've done is I've found some alternative recipes. And so most all the bamboo stuff starts out with bamboo poles. And so what I've done is I've added the stone knife at the center of a circle of the bamboo. So that way you do have to have a full crafting grid to do this. But that's, of course, possible without a saw. If you know that the special recipes we have here, we know that we can take softwoods and we can use a hammer and a knife to split softwoods into planks. And you split enough softwoods and you can manage to expand your crafting grid. And then you can move on to doing some of this here stuff with the bamboo. The other thing is that when I was trying to figure out how I could change the recipes to make it more in line with TerraFirmaCraft, I was looking and I noticed that like the Moso bamboo looks like it has rope tied around it. And you look down here at the giant timber bamboo, it also looks like it's got rope tied around it. And I thought, well, hey, there you go. These bamboo sticks, which normally you would take and just, fill a crafting grid with them and get a block of bamboo. I thought, well, how are they being held together? Well, maybe they're being held together with cord. And so the recipe, as you can see, will be the bamboo poles along with a couple of string, and you tie them together to make a bamboo block. And of course, the bamboo block is the foundation of all the other recipes, like the bamboo doors. While you're using a lot of string, you are getting 3 bamboo doors in return for your bamboo blocks that you're using here. The fence gates, of course, are using bamboo blocks as well as the fences. And then the ladders are using just your bamboo poles. We also have the wall brackets for hanging the hanging plants, which we can now introduce back in. And so it works out good. Now you might be going, holy crap, that's a lot of string to build a house. How am I going to come up with that much string? Well, the thing to remember is that here in our mod pack, because we have the plant mega pack, we've got a lot of plants that were used by First Nations people in order to make string. And so if we look at our string recipes here, we'll see that actually there's a number of string recipes. You can get some cordgrass, and without any additional anything, just take 2 cordgrass and twist them up to make cordage, which is string. If you find pale yucca, you can beat it between 2 stones to loosen up the fibers and twist it up into string. You can also use Spanish moss to make string. That's a recipe that's already included with Plant Mega Pack. In addition, if you take a cattail plant, drop it in your crafting grid, you will get out cattail spikes. And cattail spikes, the fluff from the cattail spikes, in addition to a spindle, will allow you to also make string. And the last but not least, if you have jute fiber and a spindle, you can spin that up for string. So there's lots of different ways to make string in the TFC360 mod pack. So trust you can come up with enough string to build in bamboo. But the arc of progression and the amount of work is going to be about equivalent of getting planks and building in wood. And so it's going to keep it from breaking that arc of progression. And so that is what we have here in vlog number 2, the re-edition of the bamboo crafting in Plant Megapack, as well as the addition of some new spiffy shaman clothes. Oh, they're so spiffy. And I can say I'm really pleased with the result. I put a lot of work into these to make them come across in the right way, and figuring out how to get the ears on the wolf headdress was not at all easy, but I finally figured it out. And then, of course, doing the artwork for the icons and all that kind of stuff. So, but in any event, I hope that you have enjoyed this update. Oop, it's a little dark. I think we need a flute. There we go. I will say goodbye with some lovely flute music, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. We're getting very close now. I have some effects that I need to add to the clothing and to the rams and things, and there's still more stuff to go in. Right now we're up to, about 36, 37 items, but I shall see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.